All right. What's up, guys? So, look, I wanted to hop in this group in particular and talk about a few things. Well, actually, I noticed that Adrian had written or had posted about what you guys are struggling with, right? He asked the question, what do you struggle the most in? What do you struggle the most in sales with? And I saw that there was, majority of you was prospecting, right? And I get this. This is probably one of the hardest things, I think, because guess what? You actually have to talk to people. Imagine that. So, you got to think about this, right? All right, I'm going to put this in perspective for you. Here's why you hate talking to people. Here's why it's uncomfortable, and this is why you feel like you're going to be judged. And I'm probably going to think I'm an idiot when I say this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, when you were young and your mother or father said, Corey, don't talk to strangers. Adrian, don't talk to strangers. Chris, don't talk to strangers. Amanda, don't talk to strangers. Now, my question to you is, when did we ever get permission to talk to strangers? I never got permission. Did you get permission? I highly doubt it. Why? Well, because if one of our parents would have come to us and said, hey, I give you permission to talk to strangers, you'd be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, I'm 43 years old. What do you mean? What are you talking about? But I'd have you think for a moment. Is this holding you back? Is having a conversation with another human being the problem that you're having? Because if it is, guess what? You're not alone. I talk to people every single day that go through the same exact struggle. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's one thing that will make you better every single time. And I'm going to give that to you right now. So get a pen and piece of paper out, because this is important. Not like the video is going away. It'll be here forever, but still write the shit down, because you remember it better when you write it down. All right. So the one thing that will help you to get better at prospecting is doing video. Not editing video, not shooting video of somebody else. You putting your face on video. Now, you do not have to publish it. You do not have to show it to anybody. You don't have to even tell anybody. But I'll tell you that, dude, this changed the direction for me. This changed the game. And I'm going to be honest with you. If somebody had not challenged me to do a 30-day live, the Facebook Live challenge, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you like this today. I'm just telling you, it's the truth. And here's the thing. I know you can identify with this. How do I know that? Because I work with people just like you every day. I work with people that don't have the confidence to ask for the sale. And I'm not picking on anybody. Listen, 3 years ago, I lost every ounce of confidence that I had. And I'm just being completely transparent with you. I lost every bit of confidence that I had. And that's frustrating. Being a sales guy, being a guy I've won pretty much all my life. But don't get me wrong. I've had some times felt like I was losing. That is for sure. So don't get it twisted. Go and look at my reels today and you'll see the struggle. So if you're struggling with prospecting, get on video and video yourself over and over and over and over and over and practice until you feel comfortable watching your own video, right? Because that's the key. If you can listen to your own voice and watch your own face, your body language, and you can embody that, sit with it, right? And it doesn't feel like nails on a chalkboard. You're making progress. And I'm just going to tell you, like, it really was hard for me to get this because I wasn't a video guy. I didn't speak. I didn't do shit. But I'll tell you right now, if it hadn't been for that Facebook Live challenge, like I said before, I wouldn't be sitting here today. And I'll tell you, there's a few other things that have gotten me to where I am today in terms of my speaking and video work and all that good stuff. And my success is that, I host a podcast. That's one. I've interviewed some of the top people on the planet. And, when you do that, you got to be on your toes, right? You got to be ready to go. And so, anyway, long story short, the third thing is Clubhouse. And I know it sounds crazy, but guess what? I spoke on Clubhouse for almost a year straight, almost every single day. And what that does is, guess what? You get a new audience every single day. They may not be your audience, and it doesn't matter if they're your audience. What matters is you're putting in the reps. You're putting in the work. The reps matter. Practice matters. Michael Jordan would shoot 1,000 free throws a day throughout his professional career. Now, if Michael Jordan has to shoot 1,000 free throws every day to be the best in the world, what the hell makes you think you shouldn't pick up the phone and call some people? Well, I'll tell you why. Because you've been led to believe that if you set up a funnel, you're going to be successful. You've been led to believe that if you have great ads, you're going to be successful. You've been led to believe that you don't have to put in the work because that's what society tells us. Society says you don't have to put in the work. Society says, look, everything's easy. Hit the easy button. There is no damn easy button. There is not an easy button. You have to do all those things. You've got to make the phone calls. You've got to have the funnel. You've got to have the website. You all know that. You got to have the digital assets, but you also got to have the human to human assets. You've got to be able to have a conversation with people. You've got to be able to open a conversation and close the conversation with a check. And if you're not doing that, there's probably a language barrier. There's probably an area you need shoring up to get you over that hump. Now, imagine for a moment what that would do for you. Imagine what it would do for you to have those soft skills, those communication skills to push you over the line, to get you to the goal that you're looking to get to this year. We have less than 30 days. Less than 30 days in 2021. It is time. If you're not at your goal already, you're probably not going to get there. But or maybe you are close. I don't know. But either way, it's not time to take the foot off the gas. This is separation season. This is where people either fail or succeed. Why? Because it's separation season. This is where you either do the work and get the result, set yourself up well for next month, because look, I know part of the problem, especially if you're in this group. And again, I'm not picking on you guys. I'm just pointing out what I know. And what I know is you fill the pipeline, right? You work really hard. Let's say the month of December, you bust ass, right? Month of January, you fulfill it. Maybe even the month of February, you fulfill it. And then March hits. Pipeline's empty. Here we go again. Spinning 19 plates around like all at once, right? And what happens? March rolls around, pipeline's empty, stressed out. What happens then? You hustle. That way, April and May, you're straight. But what else do? You take your foot off the gas April and May. So in June, what happens? Every quarter, it's like a slap in the face. every quarter you're fighting to keep your head above water because you haven't prospected, because your pipeline's dry, because you haven't continually done the little things to set you up for success long term. You're only thinking about your current clients. You're only thinking about what you have to do right now. And that's great until March hits, until June hits, until, July, August, September hits, right? That took me a minute, until December hits. And listen, this is a cycle that if you don't break it, what are you going to do? If you don't break it, it's going to be a constant stress up and down every single quarter. Now, if you want help with this, you know how to find me. You know how to find Adrian, right? Look, if you don't know how to do these things, this is a really powerful group. And these questions are being answered in here. Prospecting is so important. Online, prospecting to, like I said, via email, but look, you got to have a strategy for this. Like there's a key things that you do every day, right? And if you do that over and over, repeatable process, which I have, then guess what? You wind up being successful because you're compounding every day. You compound a little bit more. And by the end of the year, you got a lot. Opposed to way up, and then right back down, right? I mean, I know how it goes. I've talked to you. I've talked to enough marketing guys to know this is the pattern. And you don't have to do this. You just don't. You don't have to do it. And so, look, if you want a less stressful career, a more profitable business, more revenue coming in, so you can do shit with your family, so you can go on vacation, so you can leave and not worry about things going sideways, keep that pipeline full, right? You got to keep it full. There's a lot of ways to do this. So many ways, it's countless, ridiculous. So many ways that you may not be aware of that won't even cost you any money. Imagine that. Imagine being able to prospect without talking to someone and still making money. I can show you how to do that. And dude, it works. It absolutely works. So listen, I just wanted to make this special video for you guys. And you guys in the Instagraphics group, I know I'm not in here a lot. And that's, well, because I'm busy as shit doing other things, but I wanted to shoot this video because I want to contribute a little bit to the community. I appreciate all of you, and I hope this video helped. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. If there's something else you'd like for me to shoot a quick video on, let me know, and I'll do that. So just shoot me a DM, and we'll see you guys soon. Until next time.